Hi y'all, it's Kimberly here. Well, today for lunch I'm going to make some little sliders, and I've got all my ingredients here on the counter, and I'm going to show y'all. Okay, I've got Duke's mayonnaise, which is one of my favorites. I also like Hellman's, and I especially like Duke's when I'm making a sandwich. And I got these sweet buttery rolls, and got a little bit of a deal on them, I think, because a couple of them are kind of smashed right there, but that's okay. I'll still eat them. And in Texas, if you don't know anything about our food culture, rolls are everything. And I also got ham, just a regular sliced ham, and I got some turkey. And I got this from the deli, and I got a pretty good deal on it. It's a really good cut of turkey. And I try to look for as many specials as I can, anything that can save money, especially nowadays. And that's a big savings right there. And then I'm going to put my vegetables on it, the lettuce, and I have white onion and Roma tomato. And sometimes I do use red onion, but mostly for salads. But for a sandwich, I'm going to use the white onion. And for cheese, I love Swiss cheese, and I'm also going to put some mild cheddar on it. Okay, let me get this all prepped up, and then I'll get back to y'all. Thank you. Okay, y'all, this is the setup I have here. I was recording. I thought my camera was running, but apparently it wasn't. But I'm going to go over it again. But I have my Roma tomatoes sliced up in a little bowl. This is my Duke's mayonnaise. I already opened it. And not being sponsored by them, by the way. It's just, I like that brand for sandwiches, really good. And I've got my white onion sliced right here. Got me some lettuce. And then I got my plate of meats. I got my ham sliced up, and I got the cheddar cheese and the Swiss cheese, and I got the turkey right here, sliced them up a little bit. And I had cut my rolls. I have 3 rolls, and I had cut them down the middle, just like that. Made like a little, you can tear them apart, or you can leave them in one. I probably will tear them apart. I mean, I'm really not too hungry right now, so I'm only making 3. Sometimes I make about 4. Put a little bit of mayonnaise, or a little, who am I kidding? I like a lot of mayonnaise. I can't eat a sandwich that's dry. I see some people who order plain, just meat, cheese, bread, no vegetables, no, nothing. I can't do that. I will choke. I have to have something to help it go down. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So I put like a little bit of mayonnaise on here, or an amount of mayonnaise that I can at least not choke on the sandwich. So then I'm gonna put the lettuce. I usually put the lettuce on the bottom because it kind of coats, mayonnaise kind of coats the bread, and then the lettuce can keep kind of like a barrier, like with the tomatoes, the juice from the tomatoes. It kind of helps it a little bit. So put like a little bed of lettuce, and then I'm gonna put some of the meat here. I'm gonna tear the turkey into smaller pieces. And I did get quite a bit of turkey. I might not use all of it. It is really good turkey. It's like roasted turkey. Tastes really good. Has some really good flavor to it. And then the ham. These are kind of thin, so I'm going to pull them apart. Just make a little layer of the turkey and the ham. Actually, I might put some of this turkey, mix it in a little bit with the ham, make the flavors blend together, and just finish this off. This is a lot of meat on this little bitty sandwich. Hopefully I can handle the weight of it. It kind of makes up for, I guess, having 4. So it'll be pretty satisfying. And then I'm just gonna layer the cheese on here. I might just tear them up a little bit too. This is one of my favorite flavors is the ham and cheese and turkey all blended together. And let's see, I might not put all this cheese on there. I'm lactose intolerant also, but I love my cheese. It's really hard for me not to eat cheese. It's, oh my gosh. Put the lid back on the mayonnaise. Okay. Now I have it pretty much built. I don't know if you can see it. My camera setup isn't real good right now. I'm still kind of practicing, trying to learn different camera angles. And I'm gonna probably cut some of these onions up a little bit smaller, kind of thick. I'll make some thinner strips. I do love onions, but I don't like to get a huge big chunk in my mouth. And sometimes I kind of poke them in, hide them in places. I love onions, but I can't eat like a whole, like a big chunk out of an onion like some people can. Just can't do that. And I do cook with onions. I love onions in my food. I don't know if you can hear my little dog is barking. She wants attention. And now I'm gonna put my tomatoes on. I love tomatoes. Wow, this is a really fat one right here. I don't know if I can, no, I'm not gonna be able to cut it down. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on there anyway. That's probably gonna fall off, but put extra tomatoes on mine because that's, oh, it's falling apart. Yep. I am gonna have to tear this bottom part, the top part off because it is not gonna fit. Pile that on top. And that is a slider, y'all. That is something good. And I'm gonna have to cut these in pieces, I guess, because it's gonna fall apart. If I can cut through all this. Wow, did that good. That tomato fell out. The big fat one fell out, of course. Now let me go through this. And also, I like to make sliders that are melted. Melted on the grill or you can put them in the pan and put a piece of tin foil over them, then put a heavier pan, put a couple of something heavy on top, and it kind of smashes them down and it kind of toasts the bread. Those are really good too. And I will make some of those later on. Okay. And there you go. And my big fat tomato slice fell out, but I'll try to put it back in there. But to me, that's how a sandwich should look. It should look like it's loaded, like it's delicious. And let me see if I can get a bite out of this. Oh. Wow. Took a little bite out of it. It's delicious. Ugh. It's a little messy. But that's a perfect lunch to me. I love sandwiches. It's easy food to make. Take it to work with you. You go on the go. And I also have found these. They're sweet potato chips. Bought this bag last night and I ate more than half of it as soon as I opened it. And they are delicious. And I'll put a little bit right here. These are mostly the leftover crumbs. A little bit left over. But, see, they're made out of sweet potatoes. And these are sea salt, avocado oil, kettle cooked sweet potato chips. They have different kinds. I've seen, I don't know, just a lot of different kinds infused with different flavors. And I really love these. They go great with this kind of meal with the ham and the turkey. Really complements the way it tastes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna fix me a drink to go with this, a Coke, and then eat these for my lunch. Well, y'all have a good day.